How's everyone doing? Karen here with this week's topic, and it is about coming out. Alright, the first thing you gotta consider when coming out is know your audience and consider the timing. Know that everybody you come out to is probably going to have a different reaction. This can be good, this can be bad. You might run the entire gamut of everything from a high five to somebody shrieking and screaming and claiming you're going to hell and they need to get an exorcist here. You probably should not come out at Christmas time or Thanksgiving during the big dinner. That probably won't go over too well. I was actually going to do that. I was about to come out on Thanksgiving, but the night before I had gotten a piece of mail with my female name on it, and it kind of made me do it. I don't want to say it outed me, but it definitely made it so I kind of had to. The first person I told my family that was my mom. Now, she's a teacher. She used to teach junior high. Now she teaches high school, so she's pretty open to the whole thing. She's had LGBT students, so she's kind of, I don't want to say she's ahead of the curve, but this was maybe a shock that one of her own children was coming out, especially trans. But she handled it really well. I actually filmed it because I wanted to just have it. And the only reason why I don't release it is because she's in her nightgown. Her hair is not done up. She had on a brace on her wrist because she just had surgery on it. And she didn't want people to see her like that. The next time I came out was actually on Facebook. I just kind of put out a big message to everyone, and after it was on my 1 year anniversary of being on HRT, and it was kind of like, you know what, everybody, this is what's up. And most people took it very, very well. Nobody seemed to have any issues, which was kind of nice. Which brings me to my next point. Be realistic about how you think people are going to take it, about the responses. Just because you want everybody to be supportive and to be open about it doesn't mean they will. You need to go in understanding what can and cannot happen. And you need to understand that some people are not going to handle it well. And on the flip side, some people will handle it a hell of a lot better than you originally thought they would. My uncle, my mom's youngest brother, he figured it out on his own, and he was cool with it. But they made sure I did not tell my grandfather. That was kind of out of the question. Now, when you're telling people, it may go a bit worse. We didn't tell my grandfather because, well, that just was not going to happen. We'll just leave it at that. Now, there will be questions. And these questions, honestly, are a good time just to talk. You have to understand something. When someone comes out, or when you're coming out to somebody, it is a two-way street. It's not just you, but you're telling them about you. And if they have questions, it means they're more than likely interested and that they care. Try to answer them to the best of your abilities. So my next piece of advice is to stay calm, even if others are not. Some people might freak out. Some people might go apoplectic on you. They might absolutely lose their minds. You might get the gamut of questions of just, why are you doing this? What is wrong with you? And they may freak out. Stay calm. Now, one of the questions my mom asked me was about the fact I'm also an atheist. I am an avowed atheist. Not a kind of maybe sort of agnostic who isn't too sure. No, I am an avowed atheist. And one of the questions she asked me was if they were related. You know, like, do I hate God for not having been born a woman or something? And while I may consider that question a little bit absurd, it is one that some people will come to on their own, or by following their own logic, will want to ask. Your best bet is to try to answer them. And instead of dismissing it, calmly tell them, okay, I can see where you're coming from on that. And talk with them, especially if you're coming out as trans. very few people know anything about the trans community. Most people don't know anything about us. This is a good time to inform and include people who otherwise wouldn't know. Remember, this is a journey. Don't try to rush it. Go in one person at a time. Consider your audience. Consider the timing. Be realistic about the responses you will probably get. Stay calm even if others are not. And try to answer their questions to the best of your ability. The better prepared you are, the better off you'll be received. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. As always, press the like button, share, favorite, subscribe, show to the whole world. See you all next time.